Democrats are not soft on crime. That's how they sell what they're doing. They're always lying at all times. How in the world do you sell letting murderers and rapists out of prison? How do you sell that? Because you know they're going to go murder again. They're going to go rape again. They're going to go do terrible things. And you know society is going to be mad at you when they go do terrible things. Well, you can't sell that to the general public. The general public is angry. But what you can sell is this. I'm just being nice. I'm trying to be nice. Look, I don't know what he's gone through. I'm just trying to be nice. May I introduce you to the mayor of Seattle?
The criminal system has had a disparate impact on black and brown communities. Let me lead with that. So when this person is committing 6 or 7 crimes, I don't know his or her story. Maybe they were abused as a child. Maybe they're hungry. So my remedy is to find their life story to see how we could help first. I have no desire to put them in jail, but I need to protect you, and that's the calibration that we have.
Doesn't he sound nice? He's just a nice guy. Hey, what if they were abused? I don't want to put him in jail. What if? I need to be nice. He's an evil demon who wants that person to rape your daughter and murder your son. He can't say that. He has to lie. And he will. They lie about everything at all times. Always, always, always lying. Jesse, I feel so bad for what's happening in England and France. Can we invade Britain and kick out the commies and the Arabs and give it back to the real British people? It sounds crazy, I know, but it would certainly catch the commies by surprise. What do you think? His name is Robert. I think that people have to fight their own revolution. I think that if you really want to ever have a real honest-to-goodness revolt in your country, like we had here in the American Revolution, help is not going to come from foreign soil. Either your citizens will rise up and decide they're going to cast off evil and tyranny, or you are stuck with evil tyranny. It's the way it is. I am heartbroken about what's happening in England. I love the place. I do. I've never been, I should clarify, but I love it. I have so much respect for their history. I think it's really, really cool. Such awesome history there. Such a cool people. And to watch their country just be overrun and destroyed, it's horrible to me. And I've had the exact same thoughts you've had. Hey, they should rise up. Time for a revolution. But that's also really easy for me to think, right? Because I'm not going to be the one getting shot by the British government if that happens. But there's not going to be any help coming from anyone else. The British people have to rise up. And very similar to our situation. Remember what we always talk about. We live in a representative republic. As much as you don't like this, and I don't like this, we get the government we deserve here. We deserve this government. Maybe not you personally, because you're more involved and you're more knowledgeable about the issues and you vote and you get involved in primaries and things like that. But collectively, as a people, as a whole, we deserve this. So do the British. The British do too. Over and over and over and over and over again. Complacency, ignoring things, choosing the wrong people to lead them has brought them to a place where the number one baby name is Muhammad. It's brought them to a place where their children are ravaged by rape gangs, and the cops will show up and arrest the father who's angry about it. That is not something that is happening over in some garbage Middle Eastern country. That's happening in the UK. I am rooting for them. I have many, many friends over there, people I talk to, people I've interviewed before. They are so disheartened and exasperated. And the people are rising up and they are angry. But what does that mean? Well, in the government, unless you have the ability to take people's power away, hopefully at the ballot box, because I don't want to see anybody hurt, but unless you have the power to take people's power away, then the government's not going to change. Being angry about something, that doesn't dissuade the tyrant. The tyrant understands he's going to make you angry when he's doing tyranny. He's not shocked by your anger. He anticipated your anger. When you deal with people like that, it really just comes down to, what are you going to do about it? You can yell and scream and all this other, and this isn't fair and this isn't right, and you can try to appeal to their humanity, but they don't have humanity. They're people who gave that up a long time ago in search of money and power. They gave up any patriotism, any love of the people themselves, because they desire power. They have power, and now these people are stuck in a horrible situation, and God forbid, there may have to be horrible things to get out of it, and that sucks. That's a horrible, horrible place to be. And they gave up their guns, so they're in a real bad spot.